Chandler Morris, and we'll go straight to questions for Chandler.
Chandler, after everything that happened last season, just how excited are you to have this one to get this first start again? Of course, it's going to be on the national stage.
I'm super excited. I mean, I've been waiting on it. Obviously, as a competitor, that's all you want to do is just get out there and compete with your teammates. So it's been a long time coming. I've learned a lot, and I'm very excited.
What are some of those lessons you learned when you knew you were going into the season at the start of last year, and then you get hurt, and then you don't regain that spot?
Just not taking the day for granted. I mean, showing up each practice, falling in love with your job, and encouraging your teammates. There's something to be said about that. Just showing up each day like it's day one and like it's your last day.
Chandler, you put in your time in preparation for this opportunity. That journey, though, was rough at times. Who'd you talk to through that? Was there somebody who you could call and say, man, when's this going to happen?
Definitely my dad. I mean, I definitely lean on him a lot. He's been there for me. I mean, every day, every night, long nights. He's definitely my dad.
How much of those conversations, dad, and how much of those conversations, coach, that's been through?
He knows the balance between dad and coach. Anytime I want to talk football, he'll definitely help me on the coach side. But a lot of the game is mental, and he'll help me on that part. Just kind of when I'm struggling a little bit, and he'll know to be dad, and he'll help out a ton.
Has it been maybe more challenging than usual preparing for Colorado because you got to look and see what this defensive coordinator was, what his player was?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely challenging. I mean, it's similar to last year, and just kind of that first game, it's kind of difficult to really study, especially with a new coaching staff and 86 new players on the roster. So kind of breaking down Bama, watching a little bit of Alabama since their coordinator was from there. Personnel-wise, you're going to have to watch probably 37 different games just to get a little bit of a personnel input on that. So really, you're just kind of focusing on yourself, though. That's really what it's about, especially that first game. Going out there, executing, doing the things that you're good at, and doing them at a high level.
You guys obviously lost Quentin and Tay and Darius at receiver, but Sonny's talked about it, Coach Browse has talked about it. You guys, top to bottom, may be more talented than last year. What are your thoughts on y'all's receiver core right now?
I agree. I mean, it's a deep room, inside and outside. They're performing well. They're doing their job. They're doing it at a high level, and they do everything that we ask. And if the ball's around them, I tell them all the time. I mean, I'm just gonna put the ball around you. You go make plays, and that's what you want to hear as a receiver. And that shows that I have confidence in them, and they have a ton of confidence in me.
When you look at this offense and how it's developed over the last 7 months under Kendall Briles, what are the strengths to this offense in your opinion?
A lot of speed. I mean, we've got a lot of speed all over the board, but also O-line-wise, I mean, we're physical, and our receivers are doing a great job of being great without the football, and we put a big emphasis on that. What are you like without the ball? And they're doing a good job of that. And then definitely just trying to get the ball on the perimeter and get it to my guys in space. I mean, that's my job, and just try and get the ball to them and protect the football.
How do you feel the offensive line has shaped up this fall camp?
I think they've done a good job. I mean, there's new pieces a little bit, but there's also a lot of old faces, and they're meshing very well. New system, but it's very similar for them. I mean, it's not much different than last year, and they're picking it up well. And like I said, I mean, we've got a lot of experienced guys up there.
How much do you think Coach Brown is going to help you grow glass over training camp and even in the offseason?
A lot. I mean, he's helped me kind of my footwork in the pocket, just not getting too much depth, and he's done a good job of that, coaching me on that, and definitely my progressions. I mean, recognizing coverage a little quicker, and getting my eyes in the right spot faster.
How old were you when you lived in Stephenville?
I think I was about 1 until kindergarten, so about 1 till 7 years old.
So you remember much about it?
No, sir. Not much.
Other than Steve?
I remember Jevin. He'd babysit my sister and I, so I remember that.
And that's what led to the jersey switch?
Yes, sir. I've worn number 4 all my life, and that was kind of my dad's first quarterback that he coached that definitely I fell in love with, and he had a big impact in my life. Obviously, babysitting my sister and I, like I said, and I've always tried to be a number 4.
Chandler, where do you hope to see yourself by the end of the season? Do you have any individual goals for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I just definitely have individual goals, and they're understood around the building, but I want to go out there and be the best that I can possibly be. I want to take it one day at a time. I want to take it one play at a time, and just be in the moment, be right here where my feet are, and be the best teammate that I can be.
Anything else for Chandler?
Chandler, you were on the Andy Staples podcast earlier this week, and you talked about how you think you have the best hands on the team. Can you give us a little bit more insight into that, and have you ever been challenged on that?
No, to this day, I still haven't been challenged on it, but I claim it all the time. And like I said, I mean, my receivers, they strongly disagree, but I think I catch every single snap that's snapped to me so far. I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, my drops, I don't have too many of them.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.